Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2004 Fleetwood Excursion. This is the model 39L, which is 4 slide outs. It's 39 feet long. Beautiful condition. And get this, folks, this unit only has 37,000 miles on it. For those of you who are not familiar with the Fleetwood Excursion, they're kind of the designer model of the Fleetwood lineup. In other words, they put a lot of different colors, different lighting inside. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a few minutes. But looking around the outside, this thing's in beautiful condition. Full body paint, no delamination. That 4 slide outs, folks, really opens it up on the inside. Gives you a lot of space. Got the Alcoa wheels, got Michelin tires. Got a 7500 Onan diesel generator, got air horn, airbag, suspension, air brakes. It's a Freightliner chassis. Got the slide toppers on all 4 slide outs that are in great condition. You've got 4 opposing slide outs, or two on each side. So it really opens up the interior. Folks, this unit's got 2 propane furnaces, 2 ice cold ducted airs, a 350 horsepower Cummins ISC turbo diesel with an impressive 1,050 pound-feet of torque and a 10,000 pound hitch and towing capacity. So folks, most of you would be fine with a 5,000 pound towing capacity if you're just going to tow a runabout. But hey, better to have too much than not enough is what I always say. Got window awnings. It's a beautiful rig, folks. It's got one little boo-boo right here, which I've already ordered the light lens for it. The light lens is busted. I got one of those coming. 10-gallon DSI water heater. Full heated basement. This is Fleetwood's power platform. Now, I want to point out one thing. Unfortunately, when you have 2 sets of opposing slide outs, you're going to lose your pass-through storage. You still got a fair amount of storage for a Class A, but because of the way the slides work, you're not going to have full pass-through. But what you lose in exterior storage, you're going to gain on interior storage and interior room. This thing is just, square footage is massive. Double power steps. It's got the optional awning, and it is a power patio awning, and it's got the door awning as well. So even though you got this big slide over here, you still have the ability to deploy an awning with slide out in or out. Let's look inside this beautiful 2004 Excursion. And everything's original too. That's what I like about it. You know, you look at a lot of 15-year-old coaches, people have replaced furniture in it, recovered them, and customized them. This thing's all factory original. As we step inside, folks, man, it's cooler in here. No smoke, no pet odors, and look how this thing opens up. Wow. This is a lot of space, and I don't know how well you can judge the scale of it on video compared to in person, but it's pretty impressive. Because keep in mind, you're almost 8 foot between this right here and your sofa. That's almost 8 foot difference. And 8 foot in an RV width is huge. We'll start here in the front cab. You still got all the original electronics and TV, so everything fits perfectly. 37,000 miles. 6-speed Allison 3000 automatic transmission, Freightliner chassis. That's important, folks, because the Freightliner chassis, you're never going to have a problem finding somebody that can work on it or perform service on a Freightliner chassis as far as your big truck shops go. Now, Spartans and Roadmasters, sometimes you do run into an issue finding somebody willing to work on it. They can all work on it, but a lot of them aren't willing to. But Freightliner, folks, is what most diesel mechanics learned to be diesel mechanics on, was a Cummins diesel and a Freightliner chassis. So to find one that diesel mechanic that it won't work on a Freightliner is just about like finding an automobile mechanic that's never worked on a Ford. It just doesn't happen. 6-disc CD changer built into the dash, backup camera, works great. It may be a little jumpy on screen. That's because of the refresh rate difference between an HD camera and this CRT monitor. But in person, that picture doesn't jump, I guarantee it. It's clear, it looks great, but that's just the difference between the refresh rate. It's like watching a TV show or a home video, and you notice that if you show a TV playing it, the lines jump up and down. It's not jumping up and down in person, it's just a refresh rate. You've got a Jake brake, 6-speed push button automatic, got computerized leveling system, hydraulic jacks, got defrost fans, you've got shades for extra room, you've got a curtain that goes all the way around the windshield for maximum privacy. Windshield looks great, no cracks or rock picks that I can see. Dash looks perfect. And this is another little trick too, folks. If they've ever had cats or dogs, they love to get on the dash, and when it's got the vinyl wrapped padded dash like this, you're going to see little claw marks everywhere. That's a sign that somebody's had pets in one. Doesn't show any of that in here. All factory, optional factory leather furniture, flex steel captain's chairs, plus the driver's passenger seat. It's also heated. You've got a little love seat right there, that's factory. It makes a little bed. Sleeper sofa here makes a bed. You've got the table booth with the matching leather cushions. It makes a bed. So you can sleep 7 people, maybe even 8, depending on the size, in this area. So you're basically getting a Class A with a sleeping capacity of a Class C. Now, remember what I was talking about, how this was more the designer series of the Fleetwood lineup? And I'll show you why. Look at the different lights and window treatments they use. This is all factory. Looks like somebody custom made them, but it's not. You've got this inlaid glass right here and on the cabinets to match. The carpet, notice it's a sculptured, different color type carpet than you normally see in the RVs. Lighting's different. You've got nicer light fixtures. You got surround sound. So what I'm getting at, folks, this is a little bit different interior than what you're used to seeing in most RVs. And they do them like that on purpose, folks. Like I said, the Fleetwood Excursion was definitely higher up there in the Fleetwood lineup than, say, a Discovery or some of the other ones, like the Bounder and things like that. 12 cubic foot Dometic side-by-side refrigerator freezer. And it should, of course, if I left this on long enough, I could tell you for sure, but normally these things, if you can feel them starting to get cold in the freezer, which it is, so I know it works. It takes these things several hours to get to operating temp, folks, so keep that in mind. If the freezer works 99% of the time, the refrigerator will too a few hours later. Corian countertops, space maker oven, that's a convection and a microwave, 3-burner stovetop, solid wood cabinets, got the ceramic backsplash, which is nice. Step through here. Oh, I'm going to show you one little thing right here, folks. Somebody must have had a sticker or something on here. It got into the finish of this wood when they took it off. It's maybe 1.5 inches wide, maybe 5 inches long. I like to point out little stuff like that because we don't cover cosmetic stuff on our checkout. And of course, that's why you're buying a 15-year-old RV for a fraction of the cost of a new one too. In here, you've got the walk-through bathroom. Again, like I said, they use a different kind of design. You can see the mirrors and the lights and all that. Stainless steel sink. Nice shower. Got the really nice adjustable shower head. Got the little seat. Skylight looks great. Got the padded headliner. Nothing sagging in it. Private water closet. And of course, you open this door up all the way. It makes a privacy barrier if you want to separate the bathroom from the rest of the RV. Sealand China RV toilet. got the fantastic vent fan up top. Nice little upgrade. Little storage right here. Got the washer and dryer combo. And I'm going to point out one more thing, folks. This is the original carpet. I really didn't want to change it. But there is a little stain right here in front of the washer. And I don't even know how well it shows up on film. What's happened, and I can bet you $100 what happened, is they had a little bleach in their laundry and they spilt a little bit of it right here, and it made it turn a little bit brown. So, like I said, no big deal. Throw a rug over it. I wouldn't want to replace a carpet in here just for that little spot right there. But I'm letting you know about it so there's no surprises too. Here in the back bedroom, you've got a TV, of course, a DVD player. Got a little seat right here. Because you've got these opposing slides in here, you got a lot of room. 60 by 80 Queen Island bed, double pane windows, big closet across the back. I guess you could put a whatever you wanted to in there. Got some racks in here, and it's also got a leaf for your table. I'm assuming that's what that is. And you've got the vacuum cleaner attachments because this unit does have the optional vacuum cleaner built in. So it's pretty well loaded out, folks. 2,000 watt inverter, so you could run your refrigerator going down the road on electric if you didn't want to run your generator, which and more. You can run TVs and things like that as well. 2,000 watts can pull a lot of stuff. Won't pull an air conditioner. If you want to run the air going down the road, you're going to have to run the generator, which is what that diesel generator is designed to do anyway. And for those of you who've never had a Class A, you're going to find out really quick the only way to keep it comfortable when you're traveling in it, especially if you've got kids or other people traveling with you, is to run that generator, run that roof air. You know, and that's just the nature of the beast, folks. That dash air, if it works, it's like throwing a single ice cube in a 400-degree oven expecting that ice cube to cool that oven off. It's not going to do it. Not only that, but the dash air uses more fuel. Or actually in this one, it'll be pretty close to about the same amount of fuel that you're going to use running the diesel generator or running your dash air, because you're going to be taking power away from your motor. Or you can just do the efficient way, run that diesel generator. Like this diesel motor in this RV, you're literally never going to wear it out. I've seen that same 7,500 Cummins Onan diesel generator with 30 and 40,000 hours on it on tour buses. It still crank up and run like a new one. So, like I said, that's just what it's there for. And I'm gonna tell you, folks, it's got a good AC in here, because it was I was reading the temperature on the thermostat when I first cranked everything up. It was 105 degrees in here, and it's cooled off really comfortably in probably 30-40 minutes. Anyway, folks, this is what you're going to get for the option A haggle-free price. We have two prices. Option A price of $69.9 includes this low mileage 2004 Excursion 39L Fleetwood Excursion. It includes an extensive RV component checkout by my certified RV techs. And what does that mean, folks? It means we're going to go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb. We cover about 95% of the systems on this RV. We're going to make sure the refrigerator works on gas and electric. We'll make sure the airs, generator, jack, slide outs, awnings. We're going to make sure the running and driving's like it's supposed to be. We're going to make sure all your lights work. I notice there's a blind over there, the day-night shade that needs to be restrung. We're going to do that. That's part of our inspection process. We're going to make sure your water system's great. We're going to make sure your propane system's great, your furnaces work, your water heater, your drawers, cabinets. We're going to make sure all your sofas fold out like they're supposed to in your table booth. We're going to make sure, check all your lines, make sure there's no water leaks, no propane leaks. Check your vacuum system, and we do a lot of stuff, folks. Way more than any other dealer is going to do on a 15-year-old used RV. And I'm not trying to degrade it, folks. I know it's a 2004 model. I'm not trying to give you delusions of grandeur and tell you this thing's like new, because it's not. There's no such thing as a like new RV. As nice as this unit is, please keep in mind it is 15 years old, and I think it's a very nice RV considering the age and the price. Is it as nice as you would see like a 2017 or 18 model? No. But that 2017 and 18 model's 3-4 times the price of this one too. So, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You either got to buy one like this that you can consider older at a more affordable price, or you can spend you a couple $100,000 and buy you one that's newer. But I will tell you this from my experience, folks, is this one right here for $69,900 will do everything those $200,000 coaches will do for a whole lot less money. So keep that in mind as well. $69,900, you get all that included, and you also get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty included for that $69,900 price. That's a nationwide limited warranty, so you're welcome to always bring it back here for warranty repairs if you have the occasion comes up that you need it, which normally you don't, but you never know. Or if you're coming from a long distance away, you can find another dealer that takes it as well, that takes the warranty as well. Let them repair your coach. It gives you options. Because I know a lot of you looking at this video are thinking about traveling here from the West Coast, from up north, from all over the United States and even Canada. So I know if in the rare occasion that you would need a warranty repair in the first 90 days, I know that's a big concern for a lot of people. If you traveled 2,000 miles to get here, you want to travel 2,000 miles back? No. You can find another dealer that's closer to you that can take that warranty, or you're welcome to bring it back here as well. Just make an appointment with my service manager. But you know what, folks, 90 days, and the way we check these things out, it's very rare that something does happen. I'm not going to say that it never does, but it's rare. And you can get that warranty extended very, very affordably too. Financing's available with approved credit. We take trade-ins, and of course, now keep in mind, folks, 2004 model, you're probably going to have to pay 10-15% down or more, cash or trade equity. And if you're not sure, just ask the salesperson to give you an idea, and you can fill a credit app out on our website, which is parkwayrvcenter.com, and get the ball rolling. Keep in mind, financing is with approved credit only. These are not the easiest things to buy as far as financing. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot harder to finance in a car. And let me put it to you this way. This is about the same as financing a second home. So if you couldn't finance a second home like a weekend house or vacation house, then there's a chance you probably won't be able to get an RV financed. They're a want, not a need. The banks know that. They're picky on who they do a loan on an RV for, because they know that if you ever run into hard times or you lose some income or lose a job, the first thing you're going to let go back is your toy, and that is the RV. You're not going to let your house or your car go back unless there's just no other choice. But the first thing you're going to voluntarily let go back will be the RVs, and trust me, the banks happens to them all the time. So it's I can't blame them when you look at it like that. Anyway, folks, financing available, nationwide deliveries available. Come look at this motorhome, folks. You're going to be impressed. Come test drive it, look at it. I think you're really going to love it. This thing is, and like I said, again, I know you really can't tell scale-wise on the video. This thing's huge with these 4 slides. You know, if you're worried about claustrophobia, if you're going to stay in one for a long period of time, you're worried about getting cramps, well, by gosh, folks, let me tell you something. There's apartments out there with way less square footage than this motorhome has when all 4 slide outs are out. I don't think you're going to get cramped. Anyway, $69.9, you get the warranty. This unit will be checked out. Anything we find wrong with it, folks, as far as our what we cover on our inspection sheet, we're going to replace it, repair it at no additional cost to you. So no matter what it costs us for this RV to pass our inspection process, you're guaranteed that $69.9 price. It's not going to be $69.9, and when we get to a certain dollar amount, we start making the price go up. No, folks, we do what we say we're going to do. And if it's $69.9, even if we lose money on it, if we have to spend more on it on going through our checkout than we plan to, it's still $69.9. So keep that in mind, folks. You don't have to worry about getting here and suddenly the price went up $5,000 or $10,000. That's not the case. After purchase, we're going to do the inspection. Then my cleaning crew is going to clean it inside and out. After my techs are done with it, we're going to lock it up, keep everybody out of it. My service manager, Gordy, is going to do his final walkthrough, check how clean it is, make sure everything on our inspection sheet works to his satisfaction. Then he's going to call you and set up an appointment to pick your new to you RV up. And you know, he's the only one that can set an appointment. Your salesperson can't, your finance manager can't, I can't, the owner can't. Only he can set an appointment, so please keep that in mind. And he'll be happy to give you his cell phone number so you can call him or text him anytime for an update on your RV. Right now, folks, if you bought this thing this afternoon, Class A, we're looking a week and a half, 2 weeks for a Class A diesel to go through the inspection process. Keep in mind, this is not the only one that we've got sold, so we check them out in the order that they're paid for. And if you paid for this unit today, we'd probably be calling you in a week and a half to 2 weeks, bearing any surprise problems like a part that we may need that is not readily available, and things like that. So keep in mind, we can get this thing to you checked out, ready to go fairly quickly. And folks, the reason why we don't check these units out beforehand, we tried it that way. We checked them out, cleaned them up, put them out here on the lot. They sit out here 3 or 4 weeks. We average about 200 sets of customers a week that go through these things, tromp through them, track them up, turn stuff on, open vents up and leave them open. The other day, we had that real nice beaver I shot the other day. I came out, somebody had pulled the awning out, the power awning out, and left it. And, you know, stuff like that happens all the time. I'm not griping. Well, I am a little bit, but you know, it cost us thousands, probably tens of thousands of dollars a year to repair damage that's done by customers while the unit's sitting on the lot. So, time it sits out here 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, we got to recheck it again anyway. So we're doing double the work for the same profit. So it doesn't make much sense, business-wise, to check them out beforehand. So we don't check them out till we sell them. That way everything works, everything's freshly clean. You don't have to worry about somebody tearing up your motorhome after it's checked out. And I'm not saying that everybody that comes on our lot is like that. 9 out of 10 people respect our property. They take care of it while they're looking at it, but keep in mind that 1 out of 10 ruins it for everybody else, just like everything else in life. And, you know, we're real big about letting people come to our dealership because we have so many RVs. We got 140 used RVs, folks, right here in one location. That's more than any other dealer in a 500-mile radius as far as used inventory is concerned. Yeah, you may go to a lot that has 600 RVs, but 570 of them will be new and 30 of them will be used. So the fact that we have 140 all used is pretty impressive, folks. And we're real big about letting people just look at their own leisure. You know, everybody hates when you go to these other lots, you have to go into a sales office, give up your personal information, get one of those fast-talking, high-pressure commission salespeople that everybody hates dealing with, that follows you around and tries to sell you every single thing that you give a second glance to. And it makes it just a miserable, stressful experience. You know, we've been doing this for 50 years, folks. We're laid back. We believe in letting the customer make their own decision about what they want to buy and when they want to buy it. You know, if you're not ready to buy, we're not ready to sell you one. When you're ready to buy, you tell us, and you come out here and pick you one out at your own leisure, at your own pace. Now, if you certainly want somebody to walk around with you, we can certainly try to arrange that, but you don't have to. And that's the way it should be, folks. We don't use commission salespeople. We don't have haggling. We don't have any extra fees. You know, nothing's worse than going to these other dealerships and haggling, going back and forth. And let me tell you a secret, folks. Those extra fees they charge you that amount to thousands of dollars. It normally comes out to almost the exact amount of money that they had to haggle down on the price to get you to buy. So in other words, if they haggle you down, if you haggle that other dealer down $5,000 off a price that's 20 grand higher than ours, they're going to add $5,000 in fees or close to it. And the next person that comes in and haggles them down $3,000 on a different unit, that fee amount comes out to $3,000. That's a common scam that they do, folks. And all those fees they charge you, dock fees, prep fees, tag and title fees, setup fees, freight fees, are all 100% dealer profit. The only fee you're required to pay is the sales price and applicable sales tax. We did away with haggling years ago. Nobody likes it. And we can certainly go back to that way if you want us to. And if you want to haggle, the price is $89.9, and we'll start haggling. Or you can get all those benefits that I just described and more and put you right on the money, $69.9. That's what it takes to buy it, plus tax if applicable. If you got a question about your sales tax, when and where you got to pay it and how much it'll be, contact my sales department. The sales tax laws are complicated. They vary state to state. In some cases, they even vary on if you trade in or don't trade or pay cash or finance. So contact my sales department. They'll get you accurate information on that so there's no surprises for anyone. Folks, option A, $69.9, plus you get 21 nights of free camping to be used within a year's time, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. You get a drive-out tag, a starter kit with your camping essentials and instructional DVDs. $69.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. No extra fees, no haggling, none of that. Now, we do discount our units for what we call option Bs, which you buy the unit as is. You do not get the inspection, the warranty. You do not get the warranty, the inspection, getting tongue-tied here. You do not get the free camping, the walkthrough demonstration, or anything. And contact my sales department. They'll get you a price on option, as long as you understand what the conditions of an option B sale is. I've also got a new thing now for those of you who are watching this on YouTube. Click over to my website. If you don't want to type it in, which is parkwayrvcenter.com, go to the first paragraph of the video description below and click on the link I provided, and that will take you to the Class A diesel page of our website. And you can look for this Excursion, plus look at all my other diesel inventory I've got in right now and more coming. You can, of course, see the factory brochure in a PDF form. I'll have specs, pictures, and much more. And more information than you get from the YouTube video. And plus you can see the video too from there as well. But if you go to the Get Lowest Price feature and click on that, you'll get the option B price, the lower option B price. And I'm not asking you to make your decision. In fact, I recommend don't make your decision off my video or my pictures or my opinion, folks. I highly recommend, as with any 15-year-old used vehicle that you buy, you need to come here in person and look at it. Now, I know if you live 2,000 miles away, that's inconvenient, but you can fly here from virtually anywhere in the country for a few $100. So you can come down here. We'll pick you up for free at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours, bring you back here. Of course, we'll have the unit plugged into power, have the air on and all that stuff, have it cooled off for you. Spend some time in here, get to know this RV, look it over, do your own inspection, test drive it, and then decide if this is the right RV for you. I do not recommend buying any used vehicle, whether it's an RV, car, truck, boat, motorcycle, four-wheeler, or whatever else you're looking at used. I do not recommend buying any used vehicles sight unseen over the internet. And I'll tell you why. I've been in this business 22 years. I've been in sales, I've been in service, I've done deliveries, I've bought these things, sold them. I've done every aspect of this industry that you can think of. I've been to the factory tours. I'm an RV owner myself. I've owned several over the years. I'm very experienced in this industry. One thing I've learned 22 years in this industry is when it comes to buyers like you. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's just what makes us human. Everybody has a different opinion about what kind of condition a 15-year-old Fleetwood Excursion 39L for $69,900 should be in to be nice enough for you to consider buying it. Now, I can tell you this thing's a 9 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. And the next person that looks at it will think it's a 10 out of 10. And then the next person that looks at it may consider it a 5 out of 10. And nobody's right and nobody's wrong. Everybody has a different opinion about everything. Me, you, and everybody else. So the best way to protect yourself from having buyer's remorse or regrets is simply come out and look at it. Look at it, check it out, drive it, form your own opinion about it. If you decide to buy it, then you can decide after you've inspected it if you want to do option A or B. That's as fair as I can be, folks. And there's really and it's common sense approach. And I know a couple hundred of you a year are going to buy sight unseen. I get requests every day, and we're going to do our best to accommodate you. But, folks, we do prefer to shake hands with everybody that we do business with, meet them in person, show them the RVs, meet our employees, tour our facility. That's the way buying and selling should be, and it's something that's been lost thanks to the internet. So please, folks, come out and look at it. And if you choose not to, please understand you do so at your own risk, because everybody's got different opinions about what's a nice 15-year-old RV for $69,900 is supposed to be. Anyway, got any questions? Our phone number is 706-965-7929. That number is answered 24/7. If it's after hours, our answering service picks it up. They have basic information. If they can't help you, of course, they will forward your contact info to my non-commissioned sales department, who will call you back the next business day. I also have from our website, which you can, like I said, you can get to from the link below, or you can just go to parkwayrvcenter.com on your browser. I've got a 24/7 text and chat feature that you can get in touch with us, and it's 24/7 as well. It's live operator answered. If they can't help you again, they will forward your contact info to my sales department, who will contact you the next business day or the same day, depending on the time that you initiate the chat. So if you can't get in touch with us, folks, it's because you didn't try. Or the easiest way to do is pick up a phone during business hours and call our number, 706-965-7929, or visit us in person. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. My website's very informative, folks. Check it out. Also, you can get on my website. You can see that PDF form of the factory brochure. You can fill out a credit app if you want to see about getting financed. You can get your trade-in appraised. I've got a trade-in appraisal form. Or you can even sell us an RV through our website, folks. And yes, we are interested in some select few RVs to buy from for sale by owners. So, and you'd be surprised how I don't want junk. If it's not nice, I don't want it at any price. But you've got a nice RV for sale and it meets our criteria as far as year, mileage, size, you'd be surprised how generous we can actually be to make you a cash offer for it. So anyway, if you got a question about that, call us, email us, or fill out that form on our website. Thank you for watching. We do offer nationwide delivery. Come out, look at this motorhome. As always, folks, please use common sense and call ahead before driving any distance or traveling any distance to look at this RV. I never delete my YouTube videos because they help my Google search rankings. I've got videos back to 2010, so watch the date of the videos, September 14th, I believe, or excuse me, September 13th, 2018 today. So even if it's a year or two from now, still call, because I may have a similar RV for the same price. You never know. We've always been here for you, always going to be 50 years, family owned and operated since 1968. Folks, if that's not a true testimony to how we operate our business and the way we treat our customers, the quality of the used RVs we sell, and the price that we sell them for, you can't summarize it any better than that statement right there. 50 years in business, family owned and operated, 3 generations since 1968. Thank you for watching, folks. If you have any questions, call us, email us, come visit us. You won't be disappointed, folks. I can promise you that. Thank you for watching. See you soon.